Hey guys, welcome to another Plan with me. We're in my Erin Condren. We're doing the week of August 12th through the 18th. Now, I did have several sneeze attacks today, so my voice is a little scratchy. I did bring a water. I'm just kind of feeling like a tickle from doing all the sneezing earlier today, and I'll explain why I sneezed a bunch anyway. So, these are the clips I'm going to be using. The little pencil that's new this year because it's smaller, the crayon, and then I went with the red apple with this kit, and then the green and red books, and then there is one green apple left, and then there's the blue backpack. The purple backpack I believe is sold out, but there still is the blue backpack if you're wanting that. So let's go ahead and get started. This kit is from Purdy Planner. It's her back to school kit. It says welcome back to school up there, so that's how you know. So we're gonna, this is for the sidebar if like you need it. So it's a no white space plan with me, so I hope you guys are ready for that. And let's go ahead and get started. So the reason for all the sneezing and such today is that I cleaned out our truck, which basically during the school year, it's mine. I use it to drive to work. But we had taken my dog Penny. Remember, we took her to the vet for that lump that was on her arm, which thank you guys for being so concerned about her. She, they told me it's common in her breed to have fatty cysts, and that's probably what it is, and to watch it for the next month to see if it grows at all. And if it doesn't, then it's all good. And basically all that resulted was her being up to date on her vaccinations. So it's all good. She's fine. Anyway, she's a happy girl. So, anyway, she so very nicely covered my inside of the truck with her lovely blonde hair. So I was like, oh man. Plus, honestly, the truck has not been like dusted and cleaned in a very, very long time. So I decided it was time to not like detail clean, but I did take the vacuum out there and I vacuumed out the floors and all over the whatever you call the seats. There you go. Seats, you know. I just feel like it's called something else. It's really not, probably. So then I scrubbed the inside of the windows and realized how dirty the outside of the windows are. So I still need to like go get gas and fill it up, because basically during the summer we've just been using the car. We haven't really had a need. Okay, it's okay. It's going to have a little bit of a gap there, which is fine because I always put crack washi down. I basically did this one a little tiny crooked, so there's a little tiny slit right there. But it's fine because I always put crack washi down. Okay, so let's build up this top area. So I use this glitter washi chunks. I think I'm going to go from here over. I don't know why. I just think it'll look better. I'm not really sure. So we'll just go with that. Okay. So I did that, which could contribute to the sneezing because it's like I cleaned all the dust and stuff out of the inside of the car and the dog hair and stuff. And then, so it smells really good inside and it looks really good inside, but it definitely needs a wash on the outside. But the truck bed is full of stuff we're getting rid of because I think I've told you guys before, it's like we're trying to prepare ourselves to move. We obviously are just still looking at houses and such. So it's not going to happen like next week, I don't think. But we are slowly even packing stuff up that, like, there's always stuff in your house that you don't really need access to all the time. And so we're basically packing up that stuff right now in preparation. So, okay, so Thursday. So that's what we're working on. So then I said I hadn't really packed any boxes. My husband's been packing our like spare bedroom, which wasn't a bedroom. It was more like storage. At one point it was our office area. But it's like, honestly, the office has moved around in like almost every single room, actually. Because originally my son's room when we first moved into this house was supposed to be my scrapbook room. And then, of course, you know, a year and a half after we moved in here, he was born. So definitely, I don't like crafting alone, so I was not really like down for that. But that was just me. I think normally I go ahead and put the next one down. I can't remember. Maybe I normally do right to left. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Then I have my teeny tiny scissors to snip this. So I decided to go ahead and fill a few boxes from like, like my scrapbooks. You guys know I scrapbook. So like those I don't need access to right now. I kept the one that like I think I'm going to be working on, which is hopefully my son's first year of kindergarten. First year, like he's going to do 2 years of kindergarten. No, his first year of school being kindergarten. I still need to work on that. I think I got like the first day of school done, but I don't think I got like back to school pictures or any of the school events or anything like that. Like it just has not, I guess, been a priority is honestly what I'm going to admit, because you get done the things that you make a priority for in most cases. So, and that I know for sure, because like I used to make time to do DDP yoga and I don't. And it was funny because my husband literally made a joke about that because he was like packing and stuff, and he was like, my yoga mat was there, and he's like, so can we just get rid of this? I'm like, no, we'll do it eventually. It's supposed to be what we're doing when we can't go for a walk, but we just have not done it. So I don't know. So we need to do that, I guess. Start bringing that back into our routine. But like I said, you have time for what you make a priority for. I mean, I get it, like work takes up a lot of time too. So there's things that like you can't necessarily do while you're working. Like for me, obviously I get more stuff done during the summers for at home and such. So there's always a big transition of me going back to work. It's like all the stuff I was helping out with, I kind of stop because I'm tired and all that kind of thing, and I'm not home all day, and there's just a different vibe to everything. But it's kind of, the transition comes in like steps, I guess. So that's kind of interesting. But yeah, so I packed some boxes today. I worked on some new releases for the next week, because the week that we're currently in, not today, that you guys are seeing this, you guys see this on, well, yeah, the week that we're currently in. So I plan the week ahead, obviously. So the week that we're currently living in is going to be kind of chaotic, because we have like, I'm going to be working on Tuesday from 1 to 5 at this freshman thing. So it's like, I'm not going to be home already. And then Wednesday I'm gone all day. And by all day, I mean all the way until 4 o'clock, which is way past when I'm like usually contracted to work, but we're not getting to work until later. So it's still like the same amount of hours. It's kind of weird. So, cause it's like we're salaried, but it's like we're contracted at a time that we're supposed to be there. So it's a little different. That one a little crooked, like a lot crooked. I don't know why. Probably because the very bottom sticker is crooked, so this whole side's going to be crooked. I don't really care. Here we go. Okay, I need another new crack washi because that one's too small now. So anyway, so it's all like a big thing. And then like Thursday night and Friday night, we're doing stuff at my son's school. And so it's just like, we're not going to be home. And so I'm like, okay, we need to figure out meal planning this week, so we're not always just eating out. I meal planned the last 5 meals, and actually so far has gone pretty smoothly. We've done 3 out of the 5 that I've planned, and I think it's been going well. Most have been eaten up. So, and there's been enough for like leftovers and stuff for the next day, because we also had like a little bit of a transition. Oh, crack! I need the washi there. Almost said crack washi, but I meant the header, glitter header, is what I use here. Yeah, I'm feeling that little scruffiness. I need to take a drink in a second, or I'll wind up coughing. And I would rather take a drink, but I will try not to make any gulping noises. I had to laugh. Someone posted about that. Not for me necessarily. I don't think I drink that much when I'm filming. But she's like, we do not like hearing swallow noises in Plan With Me, so please stop doing that, or something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know. I don't think my mic is sensitive enough to pick up me swallowing my water. I don't know. I mean, you never can tell, I guess, until it actually happens. But I saw someone comment that, and I was like, I sneeze in like every single one of my videos, so I'm sure that's way more annoying than hearing someone take a drink. I guess unless they're drinking like every like 5 seconds. which I usually drink quite a bit before I even start filming. Like, I have a whole routine so that I can just film all the way through, because you guys know I don't edit. So in order to do that, I have to go ahead and, like, plan out, okay, restroom, like, get all that stuff done. Like, I'm going somewhere, even though I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to my desk. But I like it, and I forgot to put the dates on, and that's okay. I'll get back there in a second. I realized it. I feel like that happens more often when I do these kits, just because there's so many steps to, like, fill it in that I forget to stick it down. Okay, 17, 18. So it's really weird. We start school on a Tuesday, which is kind of odd, especially since, like, my school is a block rotation school, so we don't have the same 4 classes every day. So we basically have 2 first days of school. But I'm super thankful for the fact that I have first block conference again, so I can take my son to school as long as my administrator that oversees my department says that it's okay. And I did go ahead and email him in advance before we even entered work, really, and to make sure that was okay again. But he's been really cool all last year. He, like, let me off to go work my son's Christmas party because I had a double block and no finals. And so, like, to give that block. And so I was like, I have 3 hours without students. Is it okay if I go do this? Like, and then when I was rear-ended at McDonald's, they were fine with me leaving to go fill out the police report. Like, my work is really nice about stuff like that. So that's kind of good. But, so I'm hoping that that will all go smoothly. And then I did realize I don't know, I just felt really uneasy about my son's school supplies. And so I was like, okay, because we did it in, like, over the course of a couple of trips, I think that's why I was uneasy about making sure he had everything that he's supposed to bring. Because he's, like, there's, like, a list for things that are, like, required for him to have his name on. And then there's, like, the community stuff. And so I was like, okay, like, boys are supposed to bring Clorox wipes and girls are supposed to bring this. And he needs to bring a 5-ounce, 4-ounce, whatever, glue bottle for art class, like, all that kind of stuff. Okay, Wednesday is the 14th. I almost forgot, but I didn't. So I was going through everything and writing his name on stuff that's, like, for sure, like, his and stuff. And I realized that one of the folders we bought is not the one with the Brads in it. So I'm like, shoot. And he's supposed to have 4, and they're supposed to be red, yellow, blue, and green. And sure enough, the green one we picked out is just a regular old folder. And I'm like, shoot. So I have to go to Office Depot, hopefully return that one. And hopefully they still have some left, because we're a week away from school. So, and we just had our tax-free weekend here where I live. So I think it depends on your state. But, yeah, so we just did that, and so I'm not sure. I'm like, oh man, I hope it's not hard to find, because he cannot have, like, 2 reds. Like, it has to be one of each color, because I'm guessing they're for different things. So I think that's why it's important to have the different colors. But yeah, I'm hoping that's, like, the only glitch that I found. And then we have to, like, have math money or whatever. So, like, he has to have, I think it's like $2.75 in, like, certain increments of change. No bills, all quarters, nickels, and dimes. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be fun to try to do. Because I tend to, like, spend my change. I like to give correct change. I mean, I've seen people do, like, where they create a savings account out of their change, where, like, they always pay, like, with whole bills and then never give correct change. So then they, like, take all of their extra change, and that's, like, the start of their savings account, or that is their savings account. Or even when you swipe, you can say keep the change and put all of the change in your savings account. Like, I've seen those things, and I think they could be successful. My mom, I think, uses one of those, and she likes it, because she's like, I just don't even think about it. And then she's like, and balancing everything is easy because it's whole numbers and not 25 cents here and 28 cents there and so on. So I think it all works out. But you do you know, gotta figure that stuff out for yourself sometimes. Okay, so we did try to go to the pool today as well. It was a little chilly, I think, because the sun was going down, but the water wasn't too bad. I don't know why I stuck it that way. I'm never doing that again. I'm not left-handed. I don't know why I just tried to pretend to be. Speaking of left-handed, so I think I told you guys that my son is, like, still trying to decide Yeah, he's 6, and he still goes back and forth on his hands. So I went ahead and got him lefty scissors. He tried them out. The problem is they're like not worn in, so they're not easy to cut with, but I think that's why. So I'm not really sure. I don't know. So I put the right-handed ones in his school box and stuff, but we're going to keep the left-handed ones around just in case that's what he decides to go with. So I don't know. When did your kids finally choose a hand, or did it come really quickly? I don't know why he is going back and forth like he is. I think it's just learning what's comfortable, I guess. I'm not sure. But my husband was apparently the same way as a kid. So anyway, so my last day off is actually this Monday, because that Monday is our open house, because for some reason we're doing it the day before school starts. Yes, we are. So, but I'd rather do that than what, like, my son has to do. They always do meet the teacher. And so last year, I want to say it was the night before, and the hours lined up so that I could actually go to his and then mine. So that all worked out just fine. Plus I had a student teacher last year, so if I was going to be late, I was like, it's fine. So it's all good. Okay, so this, which part is this? Okay, it's this. So I want, this will be orders from this week, so it'll be this week, not new releases. I think I got it mixed up this last week. I had to like readjust my stickering. So I know I'm going to put this on top of here is what it's going to end up happening, but there was no way around that. Okay, so there's that. And then I don't do water tracking in this planner. So then I can just go ahead and grab the quote sticker. For sure. I really like this mint color that's on the glitter. It matches this part. It reminds me of like a really light colored green chalkboard. I don't know why, but that's what it reminds me of. So I liked it. Okay, then here is where we need our glitter header. And then we'll put the clock up there, the rest of it, because there's part of it right there. Okay, and I am fully sucked in to Friday Night Lights, and I don't know why. Like, some of the stuff totally doesn't make sense. And then I like how, like, Street Story didn't even come back up until, like, 5 episodes into the next season. I'm like, what happened with him and the girl that was pregnant? Anyway, so I'm watching on Amazon Prime in case these are all old seasons, so I don't feel like I'm giving anything away. Or that you guys would even be interested in hearing me talk about it. But there you go. So that's what is on my mind. And so I guess it says only the first 5 seasons. I don't know what season they're currently on or if it's even still on. But it says the first 5 seasons are included with Prime. So I guess after that, there isn't any, or they just don't give me free access to it anymore. Which I was like, oh, you know what I'm going to do this summer? I'm going to get into watching 90210, like the old one, because I've never actually watched it. I know. I'm sorry. I never did. Where are my little scissors? I just had them. There they are. I put them up here. That's helpful. So I tried to start watching it, and apparently I only get season 1. I was like, really? Really, Amazon? So that was kind of shady, but we'll get over it. So I'm going to do skinny in the middle with this. So that's kind of what I've been watching. So if I haven't commented on your YouTube videos in a while or playing with me's, I'm really sorry. I got sucked into that. And I just can't stop watching because it just auto plays. But I do want to get back into watching playing with me's again. Obviously, I film them, so I want to support everyone in the community that films, but it's you can't watch everybody. So I appreciate you watching me as well. If I tore you away from something you're binge watching. So tell me in the comments below what you're binge watching right now. And then on what, I guess, streaming it is. So we have talked about getting Netflix back, but I don't know. And then I don't know if you guys watch Jim Gaffigan, I don't even know, but he apparently is coming to my town, and we are not going to go see him because it's super expensive, is what we realized, to go see a comedian. But he has a new Amazon Prime special coming out on August 16th. So, and that'll be the end of the first week of school, which normally, well, at least last year, we like celebrated finishing the first week of school. And we took my son out to Fuddruckers and got him a milkshake and stuff, and it was a lot of fun. So I don't think we're going to do that this year. He's going to go spend the night at his grandparents, and we're probably going to get takeout and watch that show in the comfort of our own home. So that's my plan for that. I was trying to line that up pretty good. We'll see. Kind of, sort of. And then I still need to do my washi in the middle and the top. This is where I need to go next with it. Oh my gosh, this is just a mess. Okay, so I know a bunch of people did Harry Potter this last week in their planners. Okay, I feel like this happens every year. I like to do a Harry Potter spread the first day of Hogwarts. I don't know if it's because I'm a teacher or what have you, but most people apparently like to celebrate Harry Potter's birthday, which is apparently also J.K. Rowling's birthday. Anyway, so I will be launching Harry Potter themed clips and stuff. I have one in the shop right now. It's a gold ball with wings, if you know what I mean. So I'll be launching those this next week so that I have them in time for my spread for September 1st, which is when I do my Harry Potter spreads. I forget who the one I have is from because it was gifted to me from Jennifer. Thanks, Jennifer. So I'm using that. But last year, I think I used Purdy planners, actually, is what I used. That's what I remember. Ooh, this extra glitter washi chunks is going to match the washi card that I'm in the middle of working on. Okay, so I'm not going to put it over here because I'm going to end up covering it. So I'm going to put it right there and then bring it over so that it kind of gives the illusion that everything matches up. But the reason I'm not going all the way over is because I'm going to add boxes over there. So I have these like little washi chunks, right? And then I will take them and I will like snip it at a little angle. And I'll like add it here and there. I don't want it next to a skinny one. That's like the same color, so I can't go there. So I'll add it like here or something like that. So it's all these little washi chunks that I've had, but I have to like at least try to make them match and stuff. I mean, I could not, and I could just do whatever, but I like to at least somewhat make it match. Okay. So I want to take out this right here and just put, this will be new releases. I will just continue my list of new releases here for this week. And I don't think I have a header that says new releases, but I think I may have, I don't know. So we'll jump to habit trackers. After that, I think I like 2 in here. Yeah, Facebook and Twitter. So I'll build this up some more. It'll be this big giant stack. And then don't really do bill dues in the Etsy weekly. I do it in the monthly usually. And then let's see, I think that's it for the kit. So all I have left is like little things in today, and then the 2 extra, the extra strips go at the top. That's what I was going to do. I was like, wait, what am I missing? Definitely the top. So I just take this and line it up as best I can. Oh, okay. And I am already prepping for my class. I made a new my name banner, and I made a new grades banner because I post grades by their student number, so it's all anonymous. No one knows each other's grades unless they tell a person, hey, check my number. They do that, and I'm like, dude, you're ruining my system. It's a perfect system. But it's their choice if they want to tell everyone what their number is. So that's their private information. So anyway, so I made those, and then I need to buy candy for my get to know me games. I play a Kahoot about myself, so they have to like guess what they think is the right answer. Like they have to guess how old I am or whatever. And I think I'm gonna go back to 3x5 cards this year. Sometimes I do a Kahoot about the class, and it's just like a generalized survey. I don't know why I can't cut this today. Of the whole class, and I don't like to get up and go find someone who games. If you do that, great. I'm sure the kids in your class love it and go along with it, but for my like school, I just feel like the kids are just like, no, we're over this. I'm like, okay. And I have some classes that are 9th through 12th grade, so it makes it a little difficult because they don't really want to go talk to the other classmen, so it's just easier if I don't do that and do something a little different. So okay, here's midweek. Spread pick needs to go here. And then playing with me in this planner happens on Sundays. And then that's if no sales. Here's my character sticker. I guess we'll do this because I'll probably feel like this by the end of the first week. Like, don't talk to me anymore. I'm tired of talking. Probably not. I talk a lot. Clean my desk. I don't schedule. Designing, I don't really schedule. Filling orders, I don't really schedule. It just kind of as they come in. No. We'll use this one for listing photos, which I always have to get done now by Sunday. Why can't I have this? There we go. So I need to get these done by Sunday. Message to my husband. So listing photos. Full week. Spread pick. Right there. And then I don't think I have any more before the pin, so I've just been using posts on Instagram. And then Happy Meal not scheduled. That's that. Oh, okay, I do have this week's orders. Okay. Oh, but I already put it this week. Okay, so I don't need that. This is me working on listings. That'll happen on Tuesdays. So they're ready to go for Wednesday. And then Wednesday, new releases actually go up. I think I'm going to go with not purple. I guess pink, because the other ones are like me trying to match it, and I'm not trying to match that color. So new releases go up. And then that's sending out Happy Mail. That's me working on listings, cutting, mailing, sad. Instagram, I've been using these up for this. And then those are all done from Cupcakes and Stickies. Okay. So I think that is it. I don't have Twitter stickers. So I just have to write in Twitter. And then apparently I don't have like any Facebook stickers right now on me, but I think I do somewhere else. So I will try to fit that in later. So I'm going to write new releases up here, so I remember what I'm doing. Okay, and then this will be Twitter. And then I'm pretty sure I have Facebook stickers, so I'm not going to put that there. And then that's orders. So this is me. Work on listings. Can you see what I'm writing? Not really, because my hand's in the way. Okay, new releases go up. And then I have to kind of decide how I'm going to do that, because I have been really good about like filling orders and getting them out on Thursdays. And so that's probably going to change. A lot more orders are probably going to start going out on Fridays, just a heads up. I'm going to put listing photos because I need to take those and send them to husband. Photos. Okay. And then I think that's it for pre-writing and planning. I think for sure. Oh, I forgot to put that sticker. Yeah, I hear ya. All right, so August, which I really like, which is funny because I cover it up because it looks like this. It like goes all the way across, and like I feel like I usually cover it up most of the time. Maybe I didn't this last week. I didn't this last week. Maybe I don't. I just thought I did. Is it the Happy Planner? The Happy Planner, I cover it up. This one I usually have it in here. Yeah. It's the Happy Planner that it usually gets covered up in because it's like with the monthly overview or whatever. Okay. Should I put this up? Straight up in the middle in the clock? I don't know where to put this. I'm going to put it over here because I want to be able to see the clock. Big debate there. Big debate. You guys, huge. Okay, so let's go ahead and put my clips on the planner. I like how she's got her little umbrella. Like, she's ready for school to start, and she's also ready if it's going to rain. And then he has a little blue backpack, so that's why I did the blue backpack. And then he's also got, like, a stack of books in his bag. And then he probably, I want to use the yellow one for sure. And then I guess we'll drop the orange one. We won't use the orange one with this kit. And then we'll use the apple maybe. I don't know which ones will be staying necessarily. But I like this like mint green color. So there you go. That's my clips at the top. So make sure you check out my Etsy store and use YouTube 10 for 10% off of $5. And then I'll put my clip back on for my pen loop and stuff. I'll put that back on after. It's just easier to film with it off. So that's what I do. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a like and consider subscribing. Bye guys.